Jesus Freak here with my first main channel video for 2024. If you didn't notice, I do have a video that I uploaded a couple hours ago on the Volcano Bible channel. Now, I might be prone to say some weird stuff when I state my opinions about how I personally think, or how I'd probably run a church if I were doing so. Not likely. And guidelines to how I do certain things, and, my opinions about how I think the church should be, corporally and individually. Which, of course, as I've said before, this is all my opinion. And that extends to Volcano Bible. I'm still not a minister, and I'm still not going to be a minister because I fall afoul of the scriptural dictate on that regard. I'm recording this on New Year's Day, of course. Now, if anyone's got comments, go ahead and leave them. Wherever you leave them, I'll try to answer them. Anyway, so yesterday at church, I was listening to a couple of the ladies there. One of them was the lady who was taking me to and from church because Jan wasn't able to, again, not only because she was still a bit down, out of sorts from having a tooth pulled. Apparently it got infected. But also she was having car trouble, so she wasn't able to take me and had to ask Carol to take me instead. These ladies are my dad's age. Anyway, so she and one of the other ladies were talking, and I overheard them talking about my old church that was downtown. And some of the people that go to my current church that used to go there, as did I. I was baptized there. Let's say baptized. I had that problem fixed. Anyway, so I found out what happened to the pastor there after I left. Maybe I should say pastor, because apparently the guy was a con man. He got caught embezzling money from the church. His name was Peter Del Rio. And there's an article. He was in the Gazette. He was in the Buffalo News. So he was in local and regional news. He made local and regional news for this, for getting caught embezzling money from the church, and I think he did some time. Turns out, he was a complete phony. Unfortunately, the church is an easy grift for a lot of people. On the other hand, gives me a little bit of closure, I guess, because I wondered, when another church took over the building, what had happened. Now I know. Anyway, we're going into a new year, 2024. I'll be turning 44 at the end of the month. It was hard enough to, every year it's hard to imagine me getting another year older. Because it doesn't feel like there's that much change, It's also gradual. Now, I'll remind those of you, some of you watch my Sunday scripture readings. Yes, I'm still producing them. No, they're not going to be on this channel. I've given a lot of heads up. The last one on this channel premiered yesterday. And from now on, they're only going to be on Volcano Bible. So, you got to do what you got to do. YouTube, it's not really meant for people like me who use the channel for multiple purposes. Anyway, Jesus freak out.